Time to free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Got free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Need to free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Fuck with me, let me hear you say free love Kendra. Why you talking shit? I'm in my jail cell. Now you think it's over with? I told y'all last year, bitch, I'm too legit to quit. Oh yes, the first one I'ma drag is Olivia Twist. Bitch, you kicked me when I was down, face in the ground. I'm up a lockdown, bitch. What's gooey now? It's time to lay you down. I'm leaving with the crown. I'm the queen, bitch. Bow when I come around. Snake bitch with no loyalty. Graduated from our house. That's so sweet. I'ma fuck his ass up without a GED. See, it's time to pump them brakes, ho. Cause disrespect is what the last bitch almost got killed. Time to free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Got free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Need to free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Time to free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Got free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Need to free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Fuck with me, let me hear you say free love Kendra. I see ya doing anything to get you some fame, create you a name, but only the humble make it into the game. Don't know who paying you to fuck with me, but you better give them money back ASAP. Yes, I'm a hustler, I get mine every time. Behind bars, bitch, still I shine. They should have warned you, somebody should have told you that beefing with the Kendra was the wrong way to go. Whole trash can fill to the top, now I'm taking you out. The flow back as fuck, man, see I'm clearing you out. The back taking ass, now I'm airing you out. I've been in the game, you just surprised, you Google my name. Left seat, you still striving, you rising, homie. I'm the bitch that's driving, tried to act like you was there for me. Took the case that I caught and started disrespecting me. You tried to play me a shady man. You just a pussy ass nigga too weak to come face me. And please don't fire back with a whack ass that did. Why? This that real hip hop rap beat shit. Time to free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Got free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Need to free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Fuck with me, let me hear you say free love Kendra. Time to free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Got free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Need to free love Kendra. Free love Kendra. Fuck with me, let me hear you say free love Kendra.
It's your girl. Love Kendra, I am. Calling y'all from down. Yes, the queen is still right now. I want to let my fans know that I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support, for being in my corner, going through it with me through my trial and my tribulation. One thing about life, in order to have a future, you have to have a past.
Ooh. Hey. Honey, yes, God. Welcome to YB Entertainment TV. Honey, yes to the God. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you haven't done so by now, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share because sharing is caring. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. Okay. That was Kendra, free little Kendra. Hello, God, honey. Hello, God, honey. Free little Kendra. Free little Kendra. Free little Kendra. Hello, God. I like that. That was really cute. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Sorry, I'm a little late. You know, you got to moisturize, girl. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your skin looking cute, you know? When you live in a trap house, you gotta make sure your skin is cute, you know? Ciao. How is everyone? Good morning. Let me acknowledge the chat. Good morning. Hot Boys in Houston. Hello. Thank you for the support, boo. Surprise around the corner. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Markel, good morning. I got your review coming either today or tomorrow. And then I have to do Hot Boys too, which I think I'm going to try to do today as well. But I'm extremely late on this one, so I wanted to hurry up and do my best to get this out. So I spent all last night at work, you know, watching the episode again. And, for those of you that don't know why we're here, which you definitely should know why we're here because it's in the fucking title, This is my review of Chasing Atlanta. Chasing Atlanta, season 4, episode 1, honey. And this came out last Wednesday. Child, the girls already got the post up, honey. The premiere post up, bitch, for coming out for Wednesday of this week, honey. And they brought that out last week. I said, girl, y'all know y'all being shady because where the fuck is a G status, bitch? Can I get a name? Can I get a girl? Who we child? You know, those of us that are getting older, honey. You know what I'm saying? I have short memory. Short memory, bitch. Reese's Pieces. Good morning. How are you? Little baby Jace. Hey Jace, what's up, boo? Little baby, how are you too? Domi. MDN, good morning. Okay. Ciao. G status. Let me tell you something. I know this ain't about G status. This is all about Atlanta. But let me just say this real quick. Y'all have been getting dragged for a filth, in the words of homegirl that cussed out the entire police commission. So Jeff, good morning, honey. So I just want to know, like, do you think that it's professional? I mean, to just not let people know that you're not coming out, to let people know that, I mean, you're advertising a reunion, but we are owed 4 more episodes, and we still don't even know. Right, Jeff. It's like we gotta treat y'all like Mariah does Jennifer Lopez. Like, girl, who? I don't know her. Like, it's fucked up. Hold on, this light is way too bright. Hold on, because trap houses have ring lights. You know what I'm saying? It's just so fucked up right now. And it's just like, damn, John, like, you know, you have the love and support of the people, but it's just like, you can't do your fans like this. You can't do the people who are, you know, vested in the show, the viewers, all of that shit. Like, you can't do that to people. So I don't know what's going on. Again, lack of communication can also be the destruction of your situation. But obviously, Atlanta doesn't have that problem. Atlanta doesn't have that problem. They actually have 2 shows. 2 shows that came out within, what, 5 days of each other? Girl. And then already letting the girls know within that same week that, bitch, boom, episode 2 is going to be dropping when it's supposed to be. Girl, so it's just like, girl, if you want to stay in the game, you got to try to stay ahead of the game. And that's one thing that I've noticed that Andario is a master of. Kevon Burns is a master of. I have to give Reese G his props as well, honey. A master of. And now we welcome Markel Logan into the fray of creators and executive producers, honey. Yes to the God, honey, who is ahead of the game, who had literally months to put this show, Lovers and Friends, together. So in G Status, we gave you a pass for being a year and a half late, girl. You were given a pass. People still came through in the masses. Now, you may not be Chasing Atlanta, which ended up getting, girl, that first day was up to, what, 30 to 40,000 views? Probably more than that. Just the day alone. Didn't have to wait. Girl. And yes, I'm being shady because I want to light a fire under that ass. Ja, I know you seek out perfection, but this is not perfect, boo. This is no tea, honey. You can't sit here and just not even let us know what's going on. It's been going on 3 weeks now. Actually, it's about to go on a month, right? Child. Anyway, let's get into it. So, like I said last night, I watched the episode again, and I took down some notes. I'm just gonna start doing that from now on. I actually like that idea now, to just do notes in my phone. So, where's it at? Child, first we got to talk about some things. Like I said, I'm not trying to be here too long this morning either. Yeah, I really let's get into some things real quick. This was obviously the Oliver show. This was Oliver, bitch, and we have seen this before. where we had, but it's an opening episode, so that's why I'm gonna try to reserve my judgment, but I'm just gonna say what the fuck I want to say. We saw this when Oliver came through Dallas and took the hell over. Obviously, his relationship with production and the creators is heavy. You have a heavy relationship with these people because I don't see the failure in that. Yes, Oliver is talented. Yes, Oliver is a hot damn mess that people live for. Okay, I get that part, and he's entertaining. He's driven. I mean, he's definitely going places. You can definitely see that stardom, whatever. He is a hungry motherfucker. I will give him that. That boy has watching him progress and just seeing him behind the scenes, the T.S. Madison situation, working with Funky Dineva, working with these people, doing the whole, America's Next Top Model thing. That is all. He is really doing this thing, but I think it's a disrespect to just basically you let him narrate this whole fucking episode. And to me, it was just like, we've seen this before. But I wonder how the rest of the cast feels about that, because I'm quite sure everybody else has things going on, and other people should definitely be getting the equal amount of time, especially in the first episode. That's how I feel like. Give everyone, I felt like it was Oliver, and then what's going to happen is people are unknowingly and knowingly going to start disliking him, because when we start seeing someone put up to the forefront so much, that's when we really start peeling back the layers of people. Because throughout this entire episode, I was just like, all right, Oliver, although I do like you, you're just overtly loud. I want to celebrate accomplishments too, but it's almost as if sometimes you do it to throw it in people's faces. Maybe there's a past trauma there that the girls told you couldn't amount to nothing, and you had no choice but to press, because you have an ambition about you, honey, that I feel like is going to take you very far in this world. But sometimes you just got to ease it back, girl. Ease it back. You're already out of fashion dates with goddamn tracksuits and Frederick Douglass hairstyles, honey. So you're in your own lane. We see you, girl. We see you, girl. But just take it back just a little bit, because as we get older, you know what I'm saying. We gotta humble thyself, child. Humble thyself. And this, let me just get into it. So we opened up the episode. With the release of Kendra and Wayne the Pain picking her up. We already know that prisons, jails, they don't allow electronics in there. So I wonder, like, how did this scene get set up with her being released from prison? Because we already know, girl, that no, they're not going to allow you to bring no motherfucking no phone in there or no kind of cameras or anything like that. And it was very questionable too, because Virginia, I thought they supposed to send you back to where you originally got locked up from, where you're supposed to be at. So you were in Virginia? Something just ain't adding up here to me. I know we're storytellers here, so we got to tell a story, but do we go that far to tell a story? Do we really need that whole hoopla of her walking out and then y'all just go sit down while you're still there? Bitch, everybody I know that's been to jail is not trying to sit around the jail after they done been motherfucking released. Bitch is trying to go get some food, pussy, dick, whatever your liking is, honey, and get the fuck away, get as far away from that hellhole as possible. Okay? Now, what I also don't like about this scene is, like, if you're fresh home, let's be honest here. A bitch is not worried about no goddamn gossip. A bitch is not worried about none of the bullshit. They immediately started talking about all the drama with J-Long, also known now as Lauren Lee England or whatever child, Lauren England, and Oliver Twixt. And all of this fucking drama that went on, like, a long time ago. Like, bitch, when I was a young warthog. Like, girl, this went on a while back. And to see it continue on, I understand they had to title it, this season starts off with unresolved drama from the past. I understand. But for the avid viewing audience, it's monotonous to us, but I get it. And it just makes it thirsty for a storyline. But anyway, let's get into it. So, oh, and also Q. So, of course, they're called the Power of Three, which do not disrespect my charm ones like that. There will only be one charm situation, honey. Okay, and that is that was the show that was on a long time ago. One of my favorite shows, bitch. So no, y'all, no, the Power of Three will not set those girls free because all three of them bitches is messy as hell. But we'll get into that later. So apparently, I don't really want to relive that because for those that's been watching, you already know the tea. So Kendra got locked up, and apparently, she needed some help to make bond or bail or whatever the case may be. And bitch, hello Introvision, for the artist. Hello, how's everybody that's coming in the room? Okay. So basically, she needed some assistance, and I guess before that they had music that they're supposed to be doing together, and then some contracts that weren't officially signed. So I guess Wayne the Pain, while Kendra was in jail, needed the coin, so they decided to go ahead and release the songs. Or maybe it was because they weren't reaching out to her. She was like, "Fuck it, go ahead and release them songs." That in turn, I guess, made Oliver and the rest of the kids mad. They were supposed to have a benefit concert for her. That never happened. Everything got shut down. Let me just put it to y'all like this. Fuck these notes for right now. Let me just put it to y'all like this. Why do we have to be messy as fuck like year round? You know how they say when Christmas comes, that's when you're supposed to get into the spirit of giving? Like, why is it so hard to just say a person is... If you have never had your freedom taken away, shut the fuck up. Do you know what that feels like? To be stripped, to be humiliated, especially for a trans girl. Imagine that feeling, going up in the prison, having to literally strip down to your bare essentials, honey. Hair, lashes, makeup, nails, all the shit that made you is now you're back to your... Imagine that feeling. So to hear people like talk about like, like how Q was being with it, it's like, oh, that's your situation. Okay, everyone has a story to tell. And sometimes that involves being a bitch that gets locked up. Okay? But does that make that person any less? Should that make that person less than you? No. No, it really doesn't. So I'm going to need people to start having some goddamn compassion, bitch. That's what I'm going to need to happen. I'm going to need some bitches to have some compassion. You know what they feed those people in jails? Molded pig slop. And that's if you're lucky. You don't know the plight of an inmate, bitch, unless you've been there yourself. So just to have to relive those girls just like talking like that and everyone co-signing. And yes, Oliver, you were co-signing. You were there. And the look of that stone look on your face, you always try to do that shit. And that's the reason why it's hard for me to just wholeheartedly just really celebrate you the way that I really want to sometimes, because there's something that lives in you, girl, and you just hate to admit it, but you are a messy ass bitch, just plain and simple. Like, you got a lot of the kids that say, oh, he's this and he's that. Great for you. That may be your experience, but from what I'm seeing, and I don't have a personal, I don't know you like that, but I'm just saying, but from what I'm seeing and knowing that this is your second season being involved and seeing you on other platforms, and it just seems like that is the truth. From what we're seeing, it's your actions. You're extremely messy. And it's like, girl, you're already on your road to success. Like, there's no need to be like that. Because guess what's going to happen is you're going to do a situation where it's extremely messy and you're going to block your own blessings, honey. Okay? Anyway, moving on from that situation, in the beginning, before this season, we were getting what's up, Terrence? Good morning, honey. How are you? Right to be told. Hello, honey. How are you? Good morning. Rosalina Veragova. Good morning. How are you doing? Um, in the beginning of the season, we noticed on social media that Lauren England, um, Kendra, and the girls were going back and forth. They were battling. And I felt as if, and then knowing now what I know, that, girl, this beef is probably fake as fuck. That's Let me render my verdict on that. This beef to me is fake as hell. It seems like it was put on, and let's carry this fucking bone until we can't no more. Something tells me in my spirit that the shit's fake. And it was told to me that the girls actually have been kissed and made up. So I understand, but let me, when you break your fourth wall though, I mean, I never in my life, before I started doing web series, I never in my life ever heard so much of the ins and outs. And that's what makes it draining to watch these shows. Because when you hear, and I try not to allow it to spoil, my perspective, but when you hear these, what am I going to do? Shut my ears off? Plug my ears up? When people offer you information or people tell you stuff, it's just like, girl, but then again, do we know if it's true or not? What's the validity of that information that I received as well? You feel me? But it's just like, it kind of like destroys it for me. It's like someone telling you the end of a movie that you've been wanting to see. So, but I know it's all, we all got to do what we got to do. As we say, no, no. Yes, honey. How are you? Good morning, honey. So, it just kind of like, I don't know, but I just feel like something's not right here. But because if you look at it, if you really pay attention to the details, well, if you're that invested, I guess you'd have to be extremely invested. But it's quite obvious, though. I wasn't invested, but it just like popped up, and then I didn't do no research or nothing. I just saw what I saw, and it was perfect. It's how you market your product. And that's what you're supposed to do, I guess, at the end of the day. But just don't make it so obvious. The burning of the contracts. Oh, we'll get into that in a minute. So after that whole thing, so Kendra wants to go to Golden Corral, girl, gain 10 pounds. I understand. You free now, bitch. Go eat, honey. What I wanted to touch on real quick before we move away from that is T.S. Little Kendra touched on an important topic. Trans girls going into, gen pop, or that process of going into being in lockup period for a trans girl has to be something you can only live and experience yourself to have an opinion on. So the justice system we know is already fucked up. How they treat black people, but let alone how they would treat a triple minority. So we have to be mindful of that. So my heart goes out to you, girl. I'm sorry you endured a lot of that bullshit you had to go through. Unfortunately, this is the world that we live in. But hopefully throughout time, things end up changing and we don't find ourselves wrapped up in the bullshit that we find ourselves in now. Anyway, let's move on. So we catch up with Q, honey. Child, he has another book. I don't know why I think Q unfollowed me. I think he unfollowed me because I had some things to say. Anyway, but if he didn't, hey, love you nonetheless, honey. So we catch up with Q, and he has an event going on, a sold out event going on where he's, making a big announcement, and that announcement is that has his book another book coming out. Is this the second book, or is this that first book, the Dreamer book, the one everyone was throwing shade at, calling it a pamphlet? Like a watchtower, because the crowd, like myself, appeared very unimpressed. I mean, And we've been knew you was moving to LA. Um, we've yet to see, anything that's going on in LA right as of now. From what I heard, it is still going. So I wish that nothing but the best. Um, Let me say this about Q real quick, and I was gonna, leave. I'd say I like to talk about things that I've seen in the show, and one of the things that I see in the show is Q. You have a personality for radio, podcasting, or interview. You're walking in your purpose, but I feel as if sometimes you unknowingly cross them, and it makes you come off disingenuous. Because something about me says that you're a good guy, that you have a wonderful personality. We've actually had an opportunity to do a live together a while back on Instagram, and I really love the energy that you give off. But like when I watch you on the show, I just get this nature. It's like a constant radio personality all the time. Like you have an angle for everything you do. So I just, it's like a car salesman that just can never turn off trying to sell a bitch a car. And it's just like, girl, do you calm down? The people love you. Obviously, this is your third or fourth season being involved in the situation. So obviously the people love you. So you don't have to do so much to make people like you. Because when you go to fuck off, you don't give a shit. That's who I really think you are. And that's fine too, because I can deal with a person like that. What I can't deal with is a person who's always cookie cutter all the time, knowing damn well that's not your nature. But anyway, honey, yeah, the crowd, and then I question Andario, please check me if I'm wrong, but when he told the people he was moving to LA, I felt like that there was a machine on. You know how the talk shows have the automated applause and automated aw. Something about that particular scene, and I was like, girl, why does that seem fake? I don't know. But anyway, let me keep it cute. Off the rip, we're having an event. Off rip, we're seeing people do stuff, and I'm here for all of that shit. So Oliver is having an event, and this is the same event that we saw. The same event that we saw from Chasing Dallas, where Carrie D went down to Atlanta because Oliver Twix was hosting some type of event where the kids will come and show their shit. And Carrie D was there. We saw him in this clip. Shouts out to Carrie D. Were they playing the track over? I don't know. I don't know. It was a nice event. But what spoiled it for me was when we saw and of course, Oliver is talking about all of his accomplishments since we've last seen him. I got this marked in my notes called Troy, Child Please is back. And the reason I say this is because Child Please, I don't know why the hell y'all brought Troy back. He is a yawn. That lisp, like, girl, no, I'm not here for it. Third of all, like, you talking about you got a problem with Lauren, but bitch, the real problem you got is with the two trades that was gonna whoop your ass at that goddamn reunion. I may not remember much because it was so long ago, but girl, you was about to get your ass. You had realized, and I remember it in my mind because I have it in slow motion, bitch. Where you put your set up, or what we thought was your set, girl, and you went to go, and then you saw Thug Trade or Thug Game Trade or whatever he was, child, run up on your ass, and you looked around and then you went the other direction. That's all I remember of Miss Troy. But you want to have a beef with Lauren. But the real beef is with the niggas who was about to whoop your motherfucking ass. That's who the beef is with, honey. Okay? Girl. All right. Oliver brings up some issues that he has with Kendra, and Troy is playing the so-called mediator, also known as the bone collector. Girl, get your life together. I understand that you didn't bring shit last season. I know you felt like everyone said that you were boring because you obviously received that message. Hallelujah, bitch. You received that message from the Lord, honey. The upper room came through a portal of time and space, honey, and told you that, girl, you need to amp it up. Because that's what you tried to do for this episode. Like, girl, I'm not gonna be me. I don't work for that job no more. And you trying to put it on the job, baby. No, that's just in your personality. Because even in your so-called turn up, I was still turned down. And it's just like, girl, I guess that's gonna be your storyline this season, baby. Is you're gonna be, child, having issues with, everybody because you don't have a story. It is what it is. It is what it is. So we move on from that, child, because that was just like putting nothing there. Oliver meets up with Oliver. Oliver meets up with new cast member Dominique, who is a celebrity pet groomer, and Oliver is getting services for his dog. Dominique, child. I have a note here that thank God I remembered it, honey, which I was definitely not going to forget it. Child, this confessional look is a no for me. Hermit TV, good morning, baby. How are you? Right to be told, okay, we don't know her. We forgot her. Okay. I have not seen Q. I haven't watched anybody's review of the show yet. I don't watch reviews until after I do mine. Most of the time, if I'm being honest. And his reviews be long as the episode. I'll be like, I'm not finna sit around for all of that. And I know sometimes my shit be long too. Okay, let me shut the fuck up because lately i've been doing live reviews, so they do last a little longer because I'm engaging with the chat. Anyway, let me shut my hypocritic ass up. Dominique, so I guess, okay, Dominique is cute or whatever, but you do not look like Chance the Rapper and you do not look like Lil Nas X. Definitely not when you are trying to serve Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman back in the day tease with this outfit on. It was just a lot going on. It took me a minute to realize that was a dog. I thought it was a ball of, I thought it was like a thing of ball hair. And when I saw it move its head, I said, oh shit, it's alive. So, girl, like, I understand. I guess you do what you got to do, honey, because the girls are going to remember you. We're going to remember you for that outfit, honey. Child, we're going to remember you. But basically, Oliver acts like, child, he's just getting to know this child. And I hate when they do stuff like this because it's like, girl, why would you go to a dog groomer if you don't know this person like that? Like, girl, it's all for the show. We're not fucking idiots, people, okay? Anyway, and you're like, oh, I don't know why this girl is telling me all of Jalen Aaron or Lauren England. So we ain't the only ones around here fucking up her name, okay? Jalen Aaron White must be the legal name, and Lauren England must be the name that she likes to be addressed by. Because Oliver, the bestie, got it like that too. So bitches need to stop checking me, okay? Because bitch, sometimes Jalen, because that's how I done grown to know the bitch. And then Lauren England and girl, with too much changing. You change your businesses, you change your mind. Have you been checked out for bipolar? We're gonna talk about her in a minute. Let's get on this shit. But Dominique Child was already starting off with the hoopla, talking about, honey, yeah, Lauren, honey, my sister lived with her, and they had some issues, but it really was Jalen's man at the time. So apparently, in this moment, we're thinking that all of this drama is current, recent shit. But apparently, this happened many moons ago, many blood moons ago. Girl, if you don't fucking get your life together and stop trying to come up with storylines to stay relevant with something, sometimes when you can truthfully be authentic, be your authentic self. Excuse me, I'm tired. If you naturally have the gift, you ain't gonna have to worry about putting on, honey. And That's the definition of putting on. Is first of all, the beef has nothing to do with you directly. It has to do with your sister. But I do kind of get it because if it is that crazy ass nigga that Lauren England, aka Jayla Aaron or whoever, honey, I get it because that's nigga business. Because if a nigga was messing over my sister or did something to my sister, I don't expect another woman to check him. I expect to be the one to check his ass and push him down all the flights of stairs. Hello, Jesus. Okay. Make sure bitch's life insurance is paid all the way up, honey. That way we get a cute cash out. But I'm here for him, bitch. You got a business. You doing your thing. Other than that outfit and some of those questionable moments that you had of being messy right when you're meeting someone, it is what it is. Oliver says that, girl, I have no choice but to carry this bone to my friend. Girl, that's what we know you for, though. We're not surprised that that's what you're gonna do. we already know this. You didn't even have to tell us, girl. You didn't have to confess. We already knew what the tea was. Okay. He's in Dominique is in a 6-year relationship. He wants to get married, but he's waiting on his man to pop the question. Girl, like, we need to stop with this heteronormative kind of positionings that we put ourselves in. Girl, if you want to get married, tell your man you want to get married. Life is short. Life is fucking short. And bitch, we are men. We are gay men. Bitch, you get on bended knee and you tell him, nigga, what's tea? Do you take this pussy in marriage, nigga? This pussy in marriage to love, to hold, to cherish. Hello, God, to dig the fuck out till death do you part, honey. Okay. Fuck. You want it, get it, girl. Shit. But I do feel like in some ways I'm gonna like Dominique. I think that's different, like a pet groomer. Bitch, you got your own business. You're not just a pet groomer. It's your shit. So, hello, God, I'm here for that. And the girls love their animals. We take care of animals way more than we take care of humans, child. So, I'm not surprised there's money to be made, honey, okay? We move on from that situation. So, apparently, yeah, we get to that point where he's like, hey, bitch. Oliver was like, hey, bitch, you gonna meet up with Lauren and talk this out because I really think that y'all will get along and yeah, girl. It's all. Anyway, so speaking of that, we meet up with Lauren and Oliver again. They catch up. Lauren says that she has been depressed. Says she is moving to China and she wants Oliver to hold down the fort. Girl. Again, let's talk about your mental state. I just think that you don't know who you are, what you want to be, or who you want to be. I don't think you see past the trauma that you've endured. One of the things that stuck out to me was she reveals that she suffered a few deaths in her family and she was facing some issues with her family regarding her lifestyle, the way that she lives her life. People calling her and asking her how she's going to be dressing when she comes to the funerals and things of that nature. Like, that life comes with a bunch of fuck shit, and I don't wish that on anybody. But I think that, girl, the Trump supporters are going crazy over here in Florida, child. They're doing everything they can, honey. On my way home, bitch, there were so many Trump signs put up over here, and I say, girl, y'all feel the heat, because where was all that shit yesterday? I didn't see none of it there yesterday. They must have did it overnight, because, bitch, I didn't see it. Girl, these hoes. Anyway, I just feel like, Lauren, you got to do some soul searching. I still feel the same way I felt since the first season. You need to talk to somebody, bitch. You need to talk to somebody. You need to have a heart-to-heart. You need to have a conversation with somebody. Seek out some therapy. Because every time we see you jumping from one thing to another, that goes beyond whatever your sign may be that may condone that kind of activity. This is some crazy-ass shit. This is someone who's suffering psychologically, and you need help, girl. Take Oliver with you, bitch. Okay. Um, Oliver told Lauren about what Troy said, and Lauren is willing to talk about it. I'm here for it, but again, don't bring up no shit that happened all those times ago. But I understand it's unresolved. Y'all girls probably haven't seen. That's what I don't like either. Well, I know we doing things for the show, but if I had a problem with a bitch in the year of 2019, right? 2018, 2019, about a week after the first day the incident, I'm having a conversation with your ass, bitch, whether you like it or not. Either we gonna talk this out within the realm of it actually had happening, or bitch, I'm gonna have to seek you out. We're gonna have to have a conversation. I don't have time for that shit. That's too long to wait. And then bitch, get over yourself. And that's really for Troy. Girl, get over it. And your beef shouldn't even be with him. Hello God. Um Thank John Fredericks for coming in the building, honey. I don't know. And then the bitch Lauren had the nerve to say, well, is T.S. Kendra still looking kind of hard in the face? Girl, you look kind of hard too, bitch, everywhere. So what the fuck are you talking about? See, and what's going to end up happening here, and because you don't like yourself, and because you have a lot more issues than what you would like to admit, and I appreciate your vulnerability because she showed a real vulnerable side of herself having that conversation with Oliver about how family members are going to feel about her coming to the funeral looking like a girl and all that shit. I get it. But girl, I don't know how you're going to talk about somebody else and you're not. I was talking about your karma. Your karma is going to be is because your insecurities make you treat other people like shit. You're going to look like Little Kim because Little Kim was beautiful. Jaylon or Lauren, you were cute as fuck about a year and a half ago. You keep going, girl. No offense to Flame Monroe, but Flame Monroe should have stopped too. You gonna be running around this bitch looking just like that, girl. Keep playing around. Keep playing around. Keep playing around. Because if you ain't getting surgeries to help you become a woman, and you just getting plastics and doing this and doing that, that just shows you have way more insecurities than you want to admit, girl. That's all I'm gonna say. And Oliver knows it too, because he was being low-key shady as fuck to myself. Yeah, all her nicks and tucks and surgeries here and surgeries there, girl. Mm-mm. Oliver also spills the tea about what Dominique said, the dog groomer child. Lauren states the issue was a few years ago, so what's the real tea? Oliver also brings up Kendra's diss track, and Lauren throws shade. Kendra, let me be honest with you, girl. You're wasting your time on people. Like, if this is some real beef shit, like, you just got out of jail, girl. What the hell are you beefing with bitches for? I mean, girl, eat, fuck, have fun, be free, okay? Be free of all the negativity, because it's just too much. We move on from that situation. Little Kendra is at the studio. She's recording a diss track. I did put that in here. Why waste your time on people who don't see it for you? Troy stops by to share in the shade. Basically, they're just regurgitating everything throughout this entire episode from point A to point B to point C. Same old drama. Yeah. The episode ends with them the burning of the contracts, and that's the end of my notes. The episode was good. A lot of people loved it. I felt like I needed more of, as we see going into the next episode, we're going to see other people. Thank God. Like, we're going to get an opportunity to see more of the cast because this episode was just like so. But I get it, though. It's beginning how the last season ended. So I can appreciate that. And as long as future episodes are not going to be just donned on one cast member, I'll be fine with that. Well, shit, I have no choice but to be fine. It ain't my shit. Oh, honey, but that's my review of Chasing Atlanta season 4, episode 1. Child, let me get some water. I'll acknowledge the chat for a few minutes. Whew. How is everyone? What did y'all think about this episode overall? I thought it was good. It was shot perfectly. You can always expect Andario to just come through. And again, I don't want to disrespect anybody, anyone else who's had a hand in this shit. Your efforts, your hard work is really appreciated because it's shot beautifully. Sound is good. Visuals are good. Thank you, little baby. We all trying to figure out what Troy's purpose is, honey. Okay. Baby Oliver's dog was not having it. Poor thing was shaking in its boots. Yes, honey. Like, girl, these girls going to the dog groomers. Child, you better get a brush, one of them old brushes in your kitchen, girl, or in your bathroom, honey, and you better brush your own dog. See, I'm black. You know, I grew up. You know, I'm country. I'm from the South. Like, bitch, when I get tired of a dog, I just release it into the wilderness, girl. Okay, like, girl, when a dog needs a bath, you go to the backyard and you spray that bitch with a hose and you throw some goddamn palm olive on that motherfucker, okay? Like, girl, we don't do some Ajax bitch real quick, okay? Like, girl, like, I'm not used to that kind of shit. That's too much. That's too much. Dominique was giving me Charlie Exile teas in that confessional. I mean, I wouldn't even put it on the level of a Charlie Exile. It just looked very tasteless. It looked very weird. It didn't even, child. These girls be claiming they know fashion. They be claiming they know this and that and the third, but y'all don't know a goddamn thing, girl. Y'all don't know a goddamn thing. I haven't seen one bitch yet that I said, ooh, that was cute. I haven't. Like, these girls really don't know how to dress. Bitch, I can go to the dollar store and end up looking better than y'all. Like, it's just crazy to me. I'm still processing that confessional of child. Well, he knew how to burn a fucking memory in our goddamn heads. I'm telling you that much. Your long review entails chat engagement and assessments, not rambling of nothing. Oh, thank you so much, little baby. I appreciate it. Right? Stop playing on intelligence. Okay. Did Lauren and the cast kind of confirm that she was transitioning despite her explanations in the past seasons? Honestly, I think it's the reason why that conversation with her and Oliver took place. To be real, I think she's so worried about what her family's going to say, what her dad. Because remember, she was holding on to her dad for everything, which I understand. No, and plus, when you going through something, who the fuck are we to tell someone when they or how they should be? Who the fuck do we think we are? You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I had an issue with it last season, like, girl, who the fuck are you? Even like now, but that's that internal struggle. And I think if captured the right way, could have a meaningful impact. But when we see a scattered brain child running around here, one moment you want to do ballet, one moment you want to play basketball, one moment you want to play golf, one moment you never finish anything, you never see anything through. Those are the people that I have a fucking issue with. Make up your fucking mind. And eventually, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to come, because it looks scattered. But then that's your business, girl. That's your business. But you put it on Front Street for the people to judge. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Not many blood moves ago. Okay, Jesus be offensive. I must be really behind in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. The groomer is messy, but I'm glad to see he's employed. Okay, let me tell you something. The kids are working. You know, like, no matter how messy, no matter what the fuck they got going on, as long as we're highlighting what the kids are doing, that's all the fuck I'm really here for at the end. I'm going to talk my shit regardless, okay, bitch? But I'm here for the bitches that are employed doing their thing. You called it, sis. It's definitely confused. Still won't even admit if she's trans. I mean, I know I'm late in the chat, but I do want people to walk in, you know, when they're ready. You know, who are we? We're nobody. we're nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Shout out to her business, I guess. Good morning, Tiffany, Miss Trish. Good morning. How are y'all? What's up, Abby? Good morning, honey. Happy birthday. Y'all make sure y'all flood my chat with happy birthdays for Abby reviews, honey. Today is her birthday. And it's also election day, bitches. So make sure y'all asses and your children's children, bitch. If they're 18 and older and they can vote, take their ass up there. Go vote. Because, girl, Florida's losing their goddamn mind right now. They are out here, girl. They are trying to get their master back in, honey. Ciao. What's up, Dion? Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, it was too much Oliver. That was my major shoot. Yes, definitely too much Oliver. You gave a real different perspective. Well, thank you, Markel. You know, I try to, and that's why I don't try to come out here being bitchy and shady. Some of that just comes with the comedic commentary. But like most of all, I do want to dive into who these people might be, or what the issue may be. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Cats Meow? Good morning. Good morning. No, I did not watch a King's review. I'm actually good on him. I don't really. If you're not the Justice League, I don't watch your stuff. Really, I mean, I watch other YouTubers, obviously, but like, I just don't. I don't have the. How can I put that guy? I did get your email, MVN. I did get your email. I do want to say that I did get your email, but he also sent it to me. I haven't watched it yet. He DM'd it to me. But and it's no shade, no tea. It's just I don't have the time. You see how late my reviews have been lately. I just don't have the time. And I would rather watch something else than not know what I'm going to get from somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I have to use my time wisely these days. I'm very busy now. Like I told you, I am investing in myself, and I have an announcement coming very soon, and you'll see why bitch has been tired, okay? And it has been late with the reviews and everything. Like, this physical life that's tangible, it comes first. You know what I mean? YouTube and social media, that stuff is important too, because all of y'all are important to me. But child, you know what I'm saying? I just don't have I can't spread myself too thin on other people's commentaries like that. And that's my thing too, Jace, is everyone does want to be commentators. It's just like, girl, like, you take the fun out of it. When cast members start becoming reviewers of shows, it's just like, girl, that kind of, to me, takes away from it. Well, it doesn't really do shit, because we get our just due anyway. But I feel like it does kind of take away from the actual reviewers, because as a cast member, you're going to be biased off rip any goddamn way. John Frederick is Abby, not Debbie. It is Abby, honey, not Debbie. Abby. Okay. When you say Debbie, I just think of a Karen ass bitch. I just think of a Karen that's about to come spoil the barbecue for everybody, child. And she's gonna try to bring some nasty ass cranberry potato salad, girl. Okay, I see you corrected it. I'm late in the chat. I apologize. Good morning, Jonathan. How you doing? Denny Upkins. First time I've seen you here. How are you? You actually tried to give constructive feedback. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do the best I can. Now, sometimes I can be shady as fuck. But like I said before, that's mostly just me trying to be, entertaining, because bitch, don't nobody want no boring assholes up here. Okay, we don't do boring assholes. Okay, and I think the proof is in the pudding. I have established wonderful relationships with cast members who I have read for filth. Okay? Wishing every reason happy birthday. Okay. Yes, God. Oh, my reviews are still earlier than G status episodes. Child, you ain't never lied on that. Even when you're roasting and gagging, you try to have fun. You must be a long time. I haven't seen you in my chat before. Forgive me if you've been here and I haven't seen you, but I usually recognize everybody. So you must have been following me for a while. Denny Upkins, well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I only really watch the league's reviews, and I'll sometimes try to catch one or two other ones. Yeah, it's just a lot. Like, and then after a while, everyone starts kind of like spewing the same thing or the same perspective, or Hakeem I just think he'll take forever. You know, the other one takes about an hour and a half, and y'all know who that is, child. Um, and then I can only imagine with Hakeem, he has 1,000 thoughts in one time. That's why I didn't, Denny Upkins, that's why I didn't review Fashionaires. The episodes were damn near 3 years long, and then you really don't get fashion or airs. So, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't worth it to me. That's why I don't review a lot. That's why I don't do the come up, because the come up to me is like, girl, you don't ever finish nothing. So what's the point of me? No, One thing I will say, chasing reality brand, consistent than a motherfucker. G status, when they do finally get it right, like they show their love and they do what they got to do, but they're gonna finish their product. It may be fucked up, but they're gonna finish their motherfucking product. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I try to keep my review shows to a certain. I don't do a lot because I don't have that kind of time and energy. I don't watch a lot of stuff like that. I'm mostly in these Netflix series or Prime series, child, or some type of series, some scripted series shit. I only do a couple of web series. I can't get caught up in it like that. It's too much. Take care of you. Self-care is important. Thank you so much, boo. It's great to see so many people non-cast reviewing these shows, though. Yeah. I'm seeing an uptake in it, honey. Before, man, I remember it was a handful of us, man. I remember it was only a handful of us, child. Like, you literally could search reviewers for the show and like 4 or 5 people would pop up. Now, everybody in that show, that goes to show, the impact. So I'm telling y'all, keep disappointing your viewers if you want to. Keep disappointing the reviewers if you want to. It's going to tank your product. Sometimes the cast members may offer insight or their commentary becomes plots for the shows. And that's what I don't like about it, because we don't need that. That's why we're unimpressed when we do watch an episode. Because it's just like, girl, and you become saturated so much to where, again, people don't even want to see you anymore. Even though people are reviewing different show brands, but you were still part of that show at one point, weren't you, girl? And you're on the show currently. So it's just like, I really don't want your insight. Because you keep breaking that fourth wall anyway. I don't know if I made any sense in that. Madam Butterfly, hello, how are you? Welcome. Fucking spell check. Okay, I hate that. Let me write this shit, because I'm a country ghetto bitch sometimes, okay? And sometimes my jargon or my breakdowns of words, like, don't correct me, bitch. I know what the fuck I'm trying to spell, okay? Shit. Long time lurker, well, thank you so much for lurking, honey. And whatever made you come from the bushes, I appreciate it as well. How long? Can you tell me how long? I'd love to know how long. Not like that. Y'all know what I mean, child. Thanks, YB. I totally understand. You do you, baby. Health first. I love the support. Thank you so much. You're always supporting the tea. I appreciate it, MVM. I've watched you for a long time. I like you and the other members of the Justice League. Well, thank you so much. Child, yes, God, and the love is here. Wait for love, wait for love, wait for love. It's a long time. Yes, sir, I like your work. I haven't been in the chat. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I went back and watched Scotty's anniversary video, and baby, you gay Corday. We don't say her name over here no more, child. She's been silenced with the lambs, honey. Resolution. She's been silenced like the lambs. Bitch. Yes, honey. Oh, the circle. Everyone keeps telling me to get into the circle, but like, I have so much on my plate already. I don't have time to follow the lives of these people again. Child, yes, he did, man. Butterfly laugh out loud. Okay. Hey, King Kitty, meow. Okay, yes, God. Good morning, El Teddy. How you doing, honey? I'm really behind in the chat. I'm so sorry. I'm just running my goddamn mouth. I guess it depends on the reviewer. Yeah, that's true too. Q, I can watch his reviews. Some of the other, not so much. It's just Q takes forever to get to the fucking point. Like, girl, get there already. Be there or be square, bitch. And the other one does that too. And I'm like, girl, hurry up. Say what you're gonna say. You know, that's why I get over people. It's just like, hurry up, get there. Even sometimes with myself, bitch, hurry up. I prefer the chasing reality brand. They're consistent and don't drag things out. Keep it, you know what I'm saying? I think that's attributed to Dario and his nature because he don't fucking play. Like, he's like, girl, if the shit ain't right, the shit ain't right. Let's move it. Keep it going. Bitch, goodbye. I'm here for that kind of mentality. About a year now? Well, thank you. I appreciate you, boo. You're very introverted. I understand. I'm introverted too. Believe it or not, I'm an introvert. I'm a loner by nature, honey. Most Capricorns are. All right now, YV. What did I say? I'm so behind in the chat, I done forgot, honey. The introverts love you, YB. I love to see it. Yes, honey, the introverts do love me. Well, because let me tell you something about introverts. Like, we have dark humor. That's why we don't really do too much because people might look at us like, damn, bitch, you're evil or you're weird as fuck. So the introverts, like, we want to have fun, but bitch, don't fuck up our vibe. You know, because introverts will turn into an extra, whoop your ass. Okay, hello, God. Yes, God. Oh, yeah, I know why y'all laughing now. I know y'all don't have the go emojis. So, Jeff, you're so shady. And I love it, honey. Yes to the God, honey. Yes to the God. Child, y'all are some shady motherfuckers. Yes. I love y'all. Jimmy Capricorn, how are you, honey? Crazily enough, you know, the goat is the Capricorn. The size of Larry still has me cackling over here. Okay. Bitch, I'm laughing hard like that because, hold on, Jesus. Hold on. I don't be knowing where this shit come from, y'all. Sometimes I just, boom, brr, it just comes out, honey. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. It's, my favorite was when you dragged the goat and then dragged the cigarette. Okay. Yes, honey. Child, got me. Got to get my Glock. He read Emperor Cusco down and through. Child, these kids, they want to be, what's the word? Resurrected. Girl, We ain't even gonna give them that. Because the resurrection implies you lived. Uh, what else, child? Anything else? Get y'all ass out there and vote, y'all. Please. Encourage your friends. Even that lazy high ass motherfucker that's on the couch eating 6 donuts right now. Ooh, donuts. Ooh, donuts. I just rejoined the gym, y'all, so I'm let me stop talking about donuts. Yes, honey. Well, I had a gym membership when the damn right before the pandemic started, but I was like, girl, why the hell go? Since they are locking everything the fuck down, and then only 5 bitches at a time can go in. I don't have time for all those restrictions. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm working out. So, bitch, now I got my gym membership back, and I started going back last week. So it's time to get it together, honey. Wait for love. Bottom line is whether good review or bad, you reviewed their content and didn't have to do so. That's true. That's very true. But I never want to act like I never gained anything either. Because I did. You know, I never want to be one of those YouTubers or the reviewers that forget where they come from. If it wasn't for my reviews on the show, I wouldn't have a lot of y'all that I have now. I wouldn't have the presence to be able to do a live, you know, because for those of you just not that long ago, I couldn't pull in a live show. I couldn't do this. I didn't have the following for that. I didn't have the loyalty that I have with you guys right now. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't have that. So by me doing their show exposed a lot of people to who I am. And I may talk my shit about G status, but they did put a bitch in their motherfucking super trailer. Let us not forget. And let us not forget a lot of the relationships that I've garnered as well. But most of those relationships, let me be honest here, was due to my honesty and my openness and my willingness to give a balanced perspective. So, you know, and even Ja, no matter how hard I went in, he would always email me every blue moon and say, girl, don't give a fuck how people feel. Give your unbiased perspective. We love it. We love it. Continue to do it. So, bitch, when you got the producers and creators and showrunners emailing you and letting you know, girl, that bitch, give it what you always gave it. Don't become biased for none of these hoes and none of that shit. And that's what I do. Brianna, hey, how are you? You're here. That's all that matters, baby. Good morning. I'm working on Liz's baby. I miss cake and donuts too. Let me tell you something. I went to Walmart Saturday. I know, right? I had to go on a fucking hoodie, bitch, and girl, bitch. Okay. And I was looking for this coconut cream cake, and I could not find it. And I said that was the Lord. That was the fitness gods telling me, bitch, stay away. Stay away. You don't need it. Because, honey, Walmart has this coconut cream cake. Bitch, let me tell you something. Oh, it is so good. And I'm not a cake bitch like that. But that cake I'll eat. I hope y'all watched the season premiere. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I really hope y'all got into it. I haven't done my teaser clips yet. I need to get around to doing that too. For the Yes God Roundtable that we did on this past Sunday. Oh, it was everything. We talked about love and what it's like to be loved and all that shit. We were joined by other Justice League members, Really BTV, Ebby Reviews, and Giving You the Real Tea was with us for some time. Bitch, it was really good. It's couldn't ask for a better show. Yes, God. And I also hope you guys are getting into the Kitty Box, the podcast, okay? Cat's Meow, yes, that's his creation. I'm his co-host in that situation. And let me tell y'all are missing out. Fucking hilarious. And getting involved with a podcast also forced me to start listening to other podcasts. So now I'm on Mike Tyson's Hot Boxing podcast, and he has amazing content, amazing commentary, amazing guest people coming through and analyzing. And honestly, like, uh, I've watched a couple of interviews that he does. I live for it, so it also made me really look at podcasts, other podcasts. I never listened to a podcast before, really. Before me and Kat started doing this with the Kitty Box, but I love it, and I think you guys will too. So it's available on all streaming platforms. So please make sure you get into it. I need to get back on my workouts. My ass thickening up, child. I'm telling you, and winter is here, bitch. Winter is here. Okay, well, it's coming. It's almost, well, child, with global warming. Is winter ever coming again? What is going on here? What's the tea? What's the tea? I put a bunch of oil in my hair, so I'm trying to let it soak. And how you carry yourself. Hold on. Shit. And how you carry yourself leads to other opportunities. Very true. You are only 1,000. You are only 141 away from 1,000 now. We can get there before 2021. I'm just grateful people watch. I'm just grateful people even come through and engage in the platform. I already, I want to get to that 1,000 so that I can do other things. But honestly, I feel like once you become monetized, you become a little bit more restricted in the content that you can do. And, I'm here for it though, and I appreciate everybody. Just as long as people come through and they get something out of whatever it is that I'm bringing, you know what I mean? That's all I really want. That's my mission at the end of the day. That's why I started doing it. Someone impacted me, so I want to give that back. YB is a star, honey. I love his content. I watch the same videos like 100 times. Thank you. And bitch, you too. Because bitch, you had me rolling in that goddamn review of Spell, honey. I'm going to go watch the movie because of you. That's your damn review was so goddamn funny. As we slay, hey, cast me out, YB. I found you from watching the web series and looking for reviewers. I found you and found a good thing. Aw, thank you so much, baby. As we slay, let me tell you something. She is an avid supporter, honey. She's an avid supporter. I love it, and I appreciate it. True artists want to produce the best work possible and know they need that critique, good and bad. Yeah, that's true. Oh my God, the episode of the Kitty Box. Oh, you got into it, Jeff? Child. Walmart has a chocolate cream pie that will make me. You know what? Is that the one? See, it has like a fluffy girl. Don't get me started, girl. See, I'm a bottom. Okay, I am a bottom. I can't be eating all that shit because you never know when Trade is gonna want to drop some dick in you real quick. Yes, God, girl. It's official. I'm the most innocent person of both y'all. Are you referring to the podcast, Chad? Don't worry, you got some years to go. You never know what kind of situations you're going to find yourself in for. You welcome to cast me out. You the litter box. You the litter box hunty and all the way here for. I love the cat. Aww. He sure did, Brianna. Mike Tyson did read the hell out of him. He read him for filth, bitch. And what can you really do when you have Mike Tyson giving you the goddamn business? You can't do shit. What do you do to the guy who can whoop everybody's ass in the room? I mean, his punches alone, girl, what is going on here? I'm listening to Sarah Jakes Roberts podcast, and that's so empowering. I might have to get into that. YB even had my whorish ass gagging at times. I learned a few tricks I never thought about. Yes, to the God, honey. That's why we're here, honey. We are here to bless the children with knowledge and power, honey. Yes. For you are not innocent. We just don't know your tea. Okay. Ooh, I was surprised how good at podcasting Mike Tyson is. He's really good. Really, really good. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Wait, I got a call. What I missed? Nothing much, really. Just talking shit right now. Your do-rag has the charade swoop now, child. Bitch, let me stop. Girl. Oh, Lord. Mike posted a recent video of him training. He can still lay anyone out, child. I'm not. Let me tell you something. When that motherfucker told Lil Boosie, man, you don't want to talk about demons. I have more demons than you'll ever eat. I said, child, I believe a girl. Oh, yeah, baby. I voted 3 weeks ago. Yes, I casted my ballot early, honey. Kat and Jace, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Mail-in ballot. Yes, I did a mail-in ballot. I sure did, because, bitch, I'm not going to go to the polls and catch coronavirus. Because where I live, the numbers are still growing here, and these white people don't give a shit. Okay. We'll go for another couple minutes, and then I'm going to get the hell up off of here and go to bed. Child. Yes, honey. I did have someone hit me up about interviews. It's still so early, so well, it's still early. Who I would love to interview is Kendra. Yeah. You ever watch it on a Fix My Life? I would love to hear what you thought about this last episode. I do not, because I do not support the OWN network. Because Oprah Winfrey is nothing but a raggedy ass bitch. But I did hear that, is it Kat? I think it was Kat. Cat's Meow put me onto some things. Maybe I might watch some episodes. But I would like to interview Kendra. I would like to. I don't know. We gotta wait until the season progresses, I guess, for me to really think about that. Yeah, y'all. Let me pin this real quick because y'all need to realize, go vote, y'all. Like, today is the last fucking day, honey. At when I'm at work tonight, bitch, and I hear that Biden Kamala Harris has won, honey. The first thing I'm jumping for joy is Nancy Pelosi and those raggedy bitch can finally approve my goddamn 1,200 stimulus, okay? Because a bitch needs stimulus right about goddamn now. The fuck wrong with these motherfuckers holding up my goddamn money? Bitch, I need all my goddamn money. Y'all holding it. I'm guessing Wayne got a peach. I wouldn't mind interviewing him either. They can come on together, really. They seem like a package deal anyway. I like Kendra and Oliver. This fight between them is so stupid to me. All of it is just a little too much. I think it's just created drama, honestly. Biden is going to win in Jesus' name. Amen. Right, give me my 200. Okay, Hillary Clinton won last time. Oh, that's true. We won't hear about election winning tonight. Expect a repeat of 2000, child. The only reason Trump, if when he loses, is he's going to be holding on for dear life is because they know the state of New York is ready to arrest that bitch. If he wins, let's just put a big if. If Donald Trump really, really, really wins, I feel really sad for this nation because that further lets us know that we are really in deep shit. When you have someone that has an obvious disdain for people, not just black people, but he seems like he hates everybody. He probably hates himself. It's a sad day. It's a sad time because you have someone who has the ability to block things, who has the ability to create laws, who has the ability to do a lot of dangerous things. And I think since the inception of a Donald Trump administration, all we have seen is a slowly slide back into the Stone Age. You know, racism in the past 4 years was at an all-time high. Like, you would have thought that we were totally going back in the day. So I do find it important that we get the fuck up out of here and vote, get it together, because we still going to the grocery stores wearing masks, girl. Like, honestly. That's all I got to say. We really need to start taking this seriously. And if he does win again, guess what doesn't matter? Those senators still got to go, bitch. Those senators still got to go. The House of Representatives will still be blue. You can just make sure you've been voting for your local governments as well. Trump being in office is karma for the BS that the Obamas endured. Trump is doing to everyone else what is usually reserved for blacks, child. Trump said that the people who are following the Biden bus did the right thing. He promotes so much hate and violence and has a real diehard supporters. Let me tell you something, honey. There's this little old fucking guy who, on my way home from work, he's walking out of the neighborhood. You can tell he's retired, child. Got nothing else better to do with his life. He has these Trump flags and posters and shit, and he walks up to the intersection and holds it over on the ramp. And I'm just like, what I would give to have the energy to go home and freeze some eggs and then go drive by him and just chunk them motherfuckers at his stupid ass. Like, girl. And then there was this homeless guy. I think I told the story on Scotty or El Teddy's channel. I forget when. Um, and there's this homeless guy who sits out there in a wheelchair with a MAGA sign and a dog. And I'm just like, and I pulled up by him one time. He asked me for some. I said, girl, I'm not giving you no money. I said, what about your president, girl? You going so hard for your president. You still homeless. You still in a damn wheelchair. And you are dragging this poor dog around with you everywhere you go, honey. So, like, what is your president doing for you? Not a goddamn thing. So, whatever. Whew, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I'm tired. And no, the amendments on the ballot before we had 2 amendments on our ballot. Bye, Jace. Have a blessed day, boo. Yeah, we only had like 2 or 3, and the rest was like to remove certain judges and shit like that. I was like, girl, if they were appointed by Ron DeSantis, then hell yeah, get rid of all of those motherfuckers. And that's exactly what I did. I honestly think 45 is using all his scare tactics right now. He knows he can't win fairly. I'm telling you, tonight all Joe has to do is pull off Florida, and it's pretty much over for Trump. I hope so, because, bitch, we hearing that rappers have been, well, then again, we don't know how true that is, but it was reported yesterday that a few rappers have been contacted by the Trump administration to be flown out presidential style, honey, if they swear fealty to Trump. Girl. My thing is, I don't even think he wants to be president. What presidential hopeful acts the way that he acts? Like, look at his track record. He's done nothing but make people want to despise him. And one thing that else kills me is that we still have not addressed the evidence that shows that he played a major part in the Jeffrey Epstein child sex trafficking case. So why isn't he, child? We've been there and done that already on that topic, but I just can't. From what I heard the other day in Florida, that Joe Biden owns Florida, but Florida is traditionally a red state. So I don't know how we're going to do it. He might break even. Well, Brianna, that's probably because these white people on my way from work, like literally outside of my job, because that's like a little rich part of town. I saw a white bitch in a van acting like she was a city worker. Well, she probably was, but I don't know. But they're supposed to be unbiased anyway. She was putting out only Trump signs by the golf course. Girl, if you don't see, and it wasn't a Trump Tower golf course. It is, but I think shit is so bad that Florida might go blue. These old people see what's going on. See, that's one thing I love about this state. Old people, this is a retirement state for a reason. Old people run shit here. And when you piss off old, rich white people that got that old money, bitch, their vote matters way more than mine does. Draga, you are a vibe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Welcome to the platform. A whole vibe. Please subscribe and share. Thank you, Cats Meow. My folks be going hard for me, honey. I appreciate you so much. I swear, if Florida fucked this up, I'm moving after burning it. Okay? It's just like those clothes, you know, when you've been sexed down real good, honey, you just don't even feel like washing them. You just throw them in the trash. But before you do that, you burn them. especially with sort of trade you weren't really all that familiar with. uh, Self-preservation is getting them together. Yes, honey. These crackers don't know what to do, honey. They are through, honey. The good news is that Biden has several paths, but if he can't get Florida tonight, it's pretty much a done deal for Trump. So I'm being prayerful. Okay, hallelujah. I read an article about how bad people in nursing homes are doing due to isolation, and it made me so sad. Trump let COVID get away out of the hand of his, and he has to go. Yeah, it's time for that bitch to get the fuck on out of here. And we need a new tax law by December because, bitch, that if we don't get a tax law change, there's going to be a lot of mad ass bitches next year for tax return. And I know I'm one of them. Girl, you better change the goddamn tax law and let me do my itemized deductions, you raggedy bitch. Shit. I got to find other credits to exploit. Shit. That's how I get my coin, girl. You fucking up the church's money, honey. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. I love y'all. Thank you so much for engaging with me. Thank you so much. For the people that are, going to be just joining, the review for Chasing Atlanta season 4, episode 1 is in like the first hour of this commentary. Everyone, I just love y'all and I appreciate you guys so much. I know I'm always saying that, but I only always say it because it's always true. Without your support, content creators, we are nothing, honey. We're nothing. So thank you for coming through and blessing me with your love and your attention, your time, your thoughts, your experiences. I just want to say thank you so much for pouring love into me, and that's why I do the best I can to pour love into you guys. Okay. Again, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell if you want to. That way you'll be updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. There were a bunch of content creators in the building today. Please make sure you guys are, supporting content creators, more specifically Black content creators. Really BTV. Again, shout out to Every Reviews. It's her birthday today. The Cat's Meow is here. Giving You the Real Tea was in the building. El Teddy 27 was in the building. Child For the Artist is in the building. Follow It's Me D, honey. I think he's called D Entertains now. Make sure you're getting into that. Make sure Scotty by Nature TV, he's doing a 20,000 subscriber. I don't know if he still needs those 9, but go over to Scotty by Nature TV. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to his channel. He's right at 20,000, or he probably already hit it. But he's doing a celebration next Monday at 8 p.m. where he is going to have a slew of YouTubers and content creators come through. Some people that are legendary that you guys might probably know and have watched before. So make sure you're tuning in, honey. Jace Ambition, he is everything and then some when it comes to preparing the kids' food, honey. He does wonderful food. Check his Instagram out, bitch. Like, he's everything. Jace Ambition or Ambitious Cuisines. Okay? Get into it, honey. And if you're in the Texas area, or if you have a coin like that to fly a bitch out to cook you something, bitch, Jace is your man, honey. Okay? Who else? If I've missed anybody, I apologize. You know that I love you. Charge it to my mind and not my heart, okay? Or how does that go? I forget, child. Y'all know I'm tired if I start fucking up shit. So I tried to do it, but I couldn't. Anyway, y'all take care. Ooh, child, I'm tired. Ooh. I gotta stop doing these early lives. I gotta find another system. Cause I'll be half brain dead, bitch, when I get off of here. Anyway, I love you guys. Yeah, and that's it. This week coming up, I still have to do Lovers and Friends recap, Hot Boys recap, Another Atlanta's coming out Wednesday, child, with their on time asses. CG status got me so used to motherfuckers being late. I just assumed I'd have more than enough time, but you know, we've already talked about that. I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting. But anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good day. Love y'all. Bye. Bye bye.